Whoa, what's up, people? Thor Diekau talking at you once again for this week on Blu-ray and DVD. We've got 4 titles to choose from, and we start with the comedy, and I use the term loosely because there weren't a lot of laughs in this one, 50 Shades of Black. You know where this is going. Marlon Wayans and the rest of the crew attempting to poke fun at the 50 Shades of Grey legacy. Unfortunately, this one was full of off-color jokes. I will say about this, what I will say about this movie is that there's something to offend everyone in this film, so it may have a broad appeal in that sense, but it basically takes the story of Christian Grey and the whole saga and turns it into a comedy with a lot of dirty jokes and sort of striving to be like those parodies of days gone by. Okay, there are some funny moments for sure when it does stuff like this. The slapstick is okay, but there were some Kanye and Bill Cosby jokes that were a little, I don't know, even for me, a little too lowbrow. So this one struck out with critics and at the box office. It's out on the small screen now. If you want just some dumb laughs, you might want to grab this one on Blu-ray and DVD. But let's wash that taste from our mouths with none other than Dame Maggie Smith. The 2-time Academy Award winner is back in The Lady in the Van. This is a very cool story based on true events about an eccentric elderly woman who temporarily parks her van in Mr. Bennett's driveway and then proceeds to live there for about 15 years. Yes, it's an incredible story featuring, of course, the great Dame Maggie Smith, Alex Jennings, James Corden, Dominic Cooper, and Jim Broadbent also making appearances. A star-studded cast. In the extras, you get a Maggie Smith profile, a making-up featurette, deleted scenes, and a visual effects piece. This was very cool. It started as a begrudging favor, but then became a relationship that changed both of their lives, and it tracks their history through a number of years as well. And they actually shot the a majority of the film on location at the actual house where this woman lived in her van in the guy's driveway. And he was just cool to have her there for decades. I think she ended up being there for over 10 years or something like that. But fascinating story and led so well by Dame Maggie Smith. So check that one out. This was a Film Fest darling for sure. The Lady in the Van. Get it now. All right, 2 television shows to close things out. Veep, I can't believe it's back. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, fresh off her triumphant return to SNL. The 4th season is here. One of the greatest shows on television. I love this one coming to us from HBO. And the stakes are higher in this season as Selena and her team have to basically are challenged more than ever. She still has to run for election, and over the course of the 10 episodes in this one, they have to grapple with the challenge of making her seem presidential. The thing about this show is the writing and the cast. They're absolutely incredible. Anna Klumsky, Reed Scott, Matt Walsh, Sufi Bradshaw, Kevin Dunn, Gary Cole, plus you've got regular Sam Richardson, and then recurring guests in this season, Hugh Laurie, Patton Oswalt, and of course Sarah Sutherland, who plays her daughter, and she's Kiefer Sutherland's daughter. But they all work so well together, such great chemistry. It's just masterful to watch, and just comedy gold at every turn. I love how biting and satirical it is. Beautiful stuff. They're still going strong. Veep season 4, get it now. Probably the best role Julia Louis-Dreyfus has ever done, and I am talking, of course, about Seinfeld as well. I think this character is so much more dynamic and interesting, and I love Elaine Bennis, but this is just top-notch stuff for her and the rest of the crew. And finally, Silicon Valley is back with season 2, and this is all about the Pied Piper team of innovators and tech giants. They look ahead. The Pied Piper team looks ahead to a bright and profitable future, but their success in season 2 may be in jeopardy thanks to big changes at the rival company that competes with their compression platform. It's easy to get lost in the jargon sometimes with this story. Hopefully, though, you can hang on with the great characters and the awesome comedic timing. Thomas Middleditch, of course, T.J. Miller, Martin Starr, just some of the many bright spots in the show. It's got some great bonus features, and yeah, this one is definitely for the more highbrow crowd. The laughs aren't always as slapstick and as potty humor as some people like, but I find that to be quite refreshing. So Silicon Valley, another example of a great cast and some sharp, snappy writing. There you go, people. That's it for this week on Blu-ray and DVD. Don't forget to catch me on Twitter at Thor Diekau, and we will see you next week right here on BreakfastTelevision.ca. Gotta wait for it.